My name is Mieko Preston. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I am in the 3G graduate MArch program. My work after undergraduate, my undergraduate degree, I was hired in Washington, D.C. By the Washington, D.C. Martin Luther King Memorial Foundation to be one of their architects, specifically working under the executive architect in the foundation. And I worked for the memorial for 8 years, and I worked through the schematic design. Actually, I ended up taking over the schematic design, and I moved into design development before we could bid out for a design build firm, and turned it over to them. I've been able to bring my perspective to the table, both as a minority and as someone who's disabled, especially uniquely through the perspective of understanding architecture and how the built environment is disabling. I guess it's 6 years ago now. In April, I had a stroke, and that left me with paralysis on the left side of my body. And I had to take 2 years off because the year that I had the stroke, I was actually supposed to start school. I had it in the April before I was supposed to start at Taubman. That was in 2012. And I actually had to defer it because I had to have a couple of years of rehabilitation from that. And that rehabilitation consisted of relearning walking, talking, writing, reading, all of it. And the dean actually reached out to me while I was in the hospital, and encouraged me personally to keep working, and it just reinforced my determination to get here as soon as possible. Which is actually kind of surprising to me at this point, looking back and thinking that it only took me 2 years to get back, not 100% on my feet, but to get back into school. And since then, Taubman has been extremely supportive, understanding that I may need an assistant to do model making, that even just pinning up, basic pinning up, I need assistance. I think my most memorable moment at Taubman College was the moment that I actually realized I was attending. Since I had to take a 2.5-year break between work and actually being able to start graduate school. The day that I was actually able to walk through the doors and meet the professors and realize I could actually enroll and attend school was a special day for me. In addition to the unimaginable resources that Taubman has, I would also say the ability for freedom of exploration. Architecture is not just about building a building, it's about designing a life, I would say, in all of its different forms. And Taubman actually really encourages you to explore those various forms, whether it's in building, or it's in photography, or if it's in something that you shape in the course of your design work. I mean, more than just a building goes into the built environment. So